Gunblade X, and welcome to our sort of mini playthrough of Super Metroid. With me I've got Nick, Chris, Matt, and I'm CJ. Mark will be here at some point. We're going to have Matt playing because he likes Metroid.
I love Metroid.
Let me do a thing real quick. I'm going to angle this one at you guys.
Nick is going to manipulate the mic so that we can actually hear. It's a good time. Yeah, we just kind of wanted to, play through a classic game, have a little bit of fun. And,
fun with all these dead people.
Yeah, I mean, it's very insensitive. It's very sad.
There's not much of anything right now.
That's true. True story. Alright, so when was the last time?
Wait,
when was the last time?
I'm still getting used to the controller. Like, yeah. I guess I'm pressing back.
Yep. When was the last time you played Super Metroid?
I played it. It's been a few years at least.
Same here.
I was playing Metroid Fusion a few months ago.
It's a good game.
It's an excellent game.
I beat it.
Yeah.
Except there's a little bit too much talking, I suppose.
There is.
Right. I think Nick, you just.
Well, there's words. Someone talks in this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I just skipped over it.
You can't skip it.
Maybe I didn't.
I think you just missed it. Nick, you just played this like 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Yeah, I've become a believer.
A true believer. Chris, have you played this before?
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
Well, you're done.
It's okay.
This is one of the best game setups, though, in this intro right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, nice and simple.
It gives you the backstory. It's like, oh, here's Metroid 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Now I don't have to play it.
And then here's Metroid 2.
Because it's awful.
Samus wins. Spoilers.
Yeah, but you've played Zero Mission, right? Zero Mission's a remake of Metroid 1.
That is it.
And it's excellent. It's one of my favorite Metroid games.
For which platform?
It came out for the Game Boy Advance, I think.
Oh.
But I'm sure you can find it
Maybe
somewhere.
I've played bits of it. I'll have to look it up.
I wish I had a larva Metroid following me like a confused child.
It'd be adorable as it starts sucking the life force out of your head and you're like, oh, it's playing.
Changed my mind. No longer adorable.
Turns into the question of I've seen enough hentai, and then that's really all you need to say.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Where did this conversation take a turn
Love to a
at?
Metroid larva.
Good job, Samus. I will take. It's just like.
She doesn't need to be wearing her
Dr. Wily.
spacesuit there.
Yeah, right.
So it begins.
He seems respectable.
Right.
I'll just leave it with him.
You're a good judge of character.
In her defense, she's a bounty hunter.
Yeah, that's true. She just gives it to whoever.
Maybe you'll be the prize in his robot tournament.
We were just playing Mega Man 6 before this, and Mega Man Tournament is probably one of the dumbest setups ever. I mean, it's not as dumb as Mega Man Soccer, but I mean...
There's a Mega Man soccer game?
Oh, yes, there it
It
is.
was the best
It is
game.
amazing.
It's glorious and terrible. It would be like...
So, you can be Leaf Man, and you kick the ball, and it has your Leaf Shield, around the ball, so it, kills people on its way to the net.
Automatic goal.
Was this
Yeah.
an actual Mega Man game or some kind of
Yep.
weird side game?
It's a weird side game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a full game. It's
Yeah. But it's not
like
the plot of Mega Man 27 or whatever.
No.
I mean, it might as well be. There's a robot tournament, but it's soccer instead of killing each other. I mean, well, sort of. You still kind of kill each other.
That's the confusing part. They had a peace treaty just for this tournament.
I'm sure there was...
Hey guys, remember that time? Well, whatever. It's over.
Oh, this jump button is not okay.
Right? I was telling you about that.
You think it's a controller?
I think it has something to do with the controller. It's not. It does not like the way it doesn't. It's not very responsive.
These poor, sad people.
You can try the other one.
They're sleeping. They're just sleeping.
They're fine.
I mean, in a normal Nintendo game, yes, they would be sleeping. This is pretty dark.
It is.
Oh, so cute.
Adorable. Except for the giant dragon that's about to pop out.
Invisible space pirate.
Now, is it possible to lose this battle?
It's only possible to lose this battle.
I mean, is it possible to win?
Well, that's what I mean is He flies away like when your health is all the way down, right?
Yeah, pretty much. He just messes with you. It's kind of like in Mega Man X, where like Cloud just like fucks you up no matter how good you are. I remember I would
Might
like.
as well just.
Yeah, right. Let him hit you. And right on cue.
Oh shit.
That was like the first 3D scene in the game.
Do you think this shows up on her visor, the text? Or is it just float in the air like that?
It's just on our
Near her?
visors.
How does she know it's time?
See you guys.
Yeah, I should stop sleeping. Come on, this place is about to blow.
They fainted. It's like Pokemon. Nobody dies, they just faint. You need to go to the Poke Center.
I mean, if this Ridley theme alarm clock doesn't get them up, nothing will.
This is true. Can you imagine waking up?
I
to
would
the-
totally use this as my alarm.
Like the low health
You
setting.
gotta love like the way that like the pixels kind of like go back and forth as it's doing that.
It's some good effects for
This
Super
spaceship
Nintendo.
is
yeah.
rocking, don't come a knocking.
Oh, you weren't talking about the interlacing. Okay.
Yes. Zeebs.
Zebus? Zebes?
We,
Is it Zeebs?
we should have
This-
probably talked about this before we started, but do we have like a timer for so we can
I'm
mark every,
I'm working
like-
on it.
Okay.
Yes. It's neither here nor there. For everyone who's listening, setting up Let's Plays is work. It's hard.
Yeah, there's definitely some details
Yeah.
that need to be worked on.
I just ignore those.
That's why you're our drummer.
Details, details.
Now you are at the place you will be for the next 5 hours of your life.
It's kind of like, it's really weird how like Zeebs is all. It feels like it's like either
Zeebs.
always some like part of the game or like something really important to one of the Metroid games. It's like always one area.
Is there a justification for why Samus has none of the things that she totally had in the last game?
It's like hide and seek.
Like
They didn't really
ability to
explain
even
it.
roll into a ball.
It's the same reason why Mario doesn't have any of his other abilities.
Yeah, but a lot of the times, at the beginning of a Metroid game, they'll explain like, oh, she got hit by something and
Yeah, in
loses all
Fusion
her
they
shit.
did that.
In Prime, they did that too. She gets knocked down and loses all her abilities.
Arkham Knight, the Riddler is totally like, hey, remember that thing you had the last time that we met? Why don't you have that
Gone.
now? What's wrong with you? Yeah, you're just like, look at your damn freeze ray. Why don't you just keep it?
She used all her gear to pay for the Metroid daycare when she gave it to the scientist. That
She had
shit's
to have
not
a
cheap.
Samus yard sale. There you go. It's
Okay.
do you want some screw
Back
attack?
here.
I love it when a game does a throwback, like when there's like consistency between things.
No, this game's definitely a good game. I'll give it that. I think it was because I had only played Metroid 1
Which is frustrating
really
enough.
prior to playing like Metroid Prime, which was good.
Yeah.
And so then I never understood why people like the original ones. But this is acceptable.
Well, the big improvement over the original on
This
this
game,
one
very acceptable.
is the Castlevania style map. Without the map, this game would suck too.
Yeah.
Also saves. Saves also are amazing.
I love this eye. Has no purpose. It just looks at you.
I spent a good like 5 minutes here going, stop looking at me, you stupid eye. You're gonna
It's
shoot
like-
me or what?
It's
It's
like it's like a weird misdirection. Like you think something's going to happen and it's just there to freak you out.
It's the
I don't
security
have
system.
this yet.
Your ball. You can turn to a ball. Shoot it.
All right, it just Wait.
You can shoot it
Oh,
first.
you have to shoot it. You
Crouch,
don't have
shoot.
bombs yet, though.
And now you're a ball. I thought you played this game. I thought you loved Metroid.
I'm mad.
It's been a while.
Good one, actually. Isn't that ball in the exact same spot it was in the...
First game?
You got it before, too?
Yes.
I want to say it is.
I think so.
Like, how did it...
It's-
So you
Like
traded
this-
into the scientist
It's
in
a-
exchange for services or whatever, and then they put it back exactly where you got it from.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
There's some plot holes here, man.
I mean, maybe Samus is like, just like, I took all this stuff, I borrowed it. I'm going to put it back. We're having a great time. And then she finds other stuff in North Fair and stuff.
If she keeps it, she's practically a space pirate herself.
It's true. You have to know where to draw.
I mean,
the line.
She's like, what is she like a futuristic like?
These are
more
technically
Metroid?
like the ruins of her people, right? The Chozo.
Chozo. I don't think she was a Chozo. I think that the Chozo chose her.
Isn't that a Spanish?
She was
sausage?
raised by the
That's
Chozo.
true.
Right.
though.
Do you guys know about the Chozo? The bird
They're
the bird
delicious.
things that like hold the stuff.
Can't
Those are
remember
the
how to
race that they
activate.
were.
The missiles. It's like select.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Use them all.
Yeah, you have to use all of them
Yep.
until you get the super missile. Then you can just shoot one of those.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh no.
Goddamn eyes.
Demise.
I like that they give you a missile door so that you can come in just to refill your missiles. So you spend all of them.
What? I mean,
It raises your max missile count though.
Oh yeah, they do.
also it's kind of it's supposed to show you what the missiles do. So it's like it's supposed to teach you about the game.
I think my parents have one of those lights on their garage.
With the
I like
eyeballs.
these.
Yeah. You walk by, it goes on.
It just like follows you, all creepy like.
Well, those heads turn when you go upstairs. I never noticed that.
It's a haunted planet.
This game is full of details, man. Oh yes, the classic item room theme.
Now there's
Oh,
back.
hey, look at them space pirates.
They're not praying mantises.
They're space pirates.
Mantis.
Space mantis.
Space mantis pirates.
Manti.
Manti. That doesn't sound right.
Pretty sure mantis. I don't think that's how it works. Yes. Yes. It's also really weird because like when you play this game, like it does give you a lot of exposition, and then things like this happen, and you're like, what are these like weird bird mantis people doing? And if you know the story, it's like, oh, the space pirates have followed you, and you're like, oh, got it, makes sense. So I'm going through it. Now they're messing everything up.
So I remember now. I had my girlfriend play this. God, it was like a month or two ago. She had the hardest time on this section. She just kept falling back down.
This part is awful. I hate it.
I mean, you have to be really good with the controls to not fuck up.
Samus has a really high jump though. Makes it a lot easier.
Especially when you get the extra high jump.
Which I think is just called a high jump.
Yes.
True. She jumps like 15 feet in the air. Can you imagine? That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine basketball games like that? Like 50-foot
They'd be pretty boring.
Whoosh! Yeah,
I mean, unless they raise the nets.
that's
No, you
right.
just if everyone does that, then everyone else jumps up and smacks you out of the air or something. You'd have to make it a full contact sport.
You just have to use trampolines instead.
I mean, can she actually jump this high, or is this just the planet atmosphere?
Don't ask questions.
It's a valid point, though.
It's the
It's probably the gravity or something.
Are people watching just for those questions? Otherwise, they could just play the game themselves.
It's true. So small.
Do it. It's like Samus. It's like trying to shoot a fly with a shotgun. Boom! Hope. Boom! Hope.
Stupid fly.
What do we got here?
You got a map.
Oh, your arm's stuck. It's a
It's
trap.
like the channel.
It's a trap.
Alright.
Ridley shows up. You're dumb.
Gotcha.
So I was like, you look at the map, you're like, there's so much map. Oh, this is gonna be a long game.
Yep.
Speaking of such, next time on Gunblade X Plays,
Are we at 10 minutes?
we're at something. We're at 10 minutes ish. So we'll definitely see you guys next time. If you like this,
Yeah.
definitely comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.